Good morning, everyone. It's about 4:30 in the morning, and I'm actually about to head out from the house and go to a autocross event that's a couple hours away. So this will be my first one that I've ever done, so we'll see how well it ends up going. But I'm actually meeting up with one of my buddies that has been doing it quite regularly, so it should be good entertainment and a lot of fun. So stick around. I hope you guys enjoy. Couple-hour drive, we're just about to pull up to the event location, located over here at the Merle Hay Mall parking lot, over here in Des Moines, Iowa. So I'm here pretty early, but I gotta go through tech inspection and gotta register and all that other fun stuff beforehand, since this is my first time being at one of these events as a driver. So I'll take you guys along with me and just enjoy the ride. All good? Well, yeah, I made it through tech inspection. But the helmet, I guess the certification on it is what they accepted last year. So I have to borrow a helmet, but that's not a big deal. Tech inspection passed, and now we're just waiting around for registration and just waiting for the event stuff and the driver's meeting. So more to come. Well, that's good.
It's just expensive to frickin' maintain.
Well, good thing you totaled it out and the insurance company gave it back to you.
Right.
I mean, by now you would have paid it off anyway, so.
I only have like another year.
I was going to say, how long have you had this thing already?
10 years.
Holy sh! God,
we're 2015.
God, we're getting old, dude.
I know.
That's wild. Wrong one.
I should have only had the correct wrenches.
I mean, I got sockets and stuff.
Yeah. That's also a 10.
What do you need, an 11 or 12?
Yes.
Yeah, those might be 11s.
That's a 9.
Oh God, the 11's missing now.
No, the 10 was missing because I had the 10 in my hand. I know I didn't take anything out, but yeah, this boiler is just so like
thrown together.
Yeah.
I mean, for what it's supposed to do, I think it'll serve its intended purpose.
Oh yeah. Well, I love the fact that it's all bolted together, but I'm a welder.
Yeah, what the heck? Oh yeah, you're a welder without your own welder, right?
We have one, but I can't get it to work very well, and like that really, really thin material is just hard.
Is it MIG, TIG, or flux core?
It's MIG.
Oh, do you not have gas, or?
I do. It just
need different wiring or something?
It's a little 110, and so it's not anything fancy.
I was gonna say, on thin material, it should be more than enough power then.
Yeah, I think I just need to mess with it more because I'm so used to running like that plugs into a 110 outlet, right? Your standard outlet.
Yeah.
And I'm used to running like 30 volts on, 6-inch thick steel and plugged into a 440 outlet. Like
you're used to more power and more material.
Yeah, and so I just don't think I have myself wired correctly to do it.
That's fair.
I keep trying to weld it the way that I would
do it at work.
Yeah. And then I just don't have time to mess with it all.
Yep. It's going to be a reoccurring theme as we get older. Not enough time to do anything.
Oh, I know. I know Sam was really annoyed.
About what?
She was and wasn't annoyed with going and working on the car and stuff. We're working on it on Sunday.
One of your nuts was on your foot.
And I think I stayed out there until like 7 o'clock that night. Because he lived in Davenport.
Oh, of course.
And he needed to come bring me home and spend time and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it happens with car stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't anticipate it giving you the hang-ups you did and keeping you out longer than you needed to.
Well, because then I went the next few days. I kept going back. And like the following Monday, so I didn't get in bed till probably 11 the first night. And then I got up around 3 a.m.
Hello, everybody. That was my buddy Chris. Sorry for the late introduction, but he was busy getting stuff ready on his car. But he and I have been friends since middle school, so almost, 15 years now? Oh, Lord. Where does the time go? But he's done quite a few of these events, and he runs a 05 GTO. So he and I are going to be in the same class today. I'm not expecting to really compete with him. His tire setup is a lot better than mine. He's got some 200 treadwear tires, so they're going to be a lot stickier than what mine are, since I'm still running factory tires. What'd you forget now? Oh, your helmet?
I mean,
did you have to get a new helmet? Or is that the same? Or was that already, like, Snell rated?
this is already Snell rated.
Yeah. Where does it say that?
Back here somewhere.
Is that like a new rating that started coming out recently?
It's been out there for a while. It's back in there somewhere.
Yeah, okay. I might fish through mine again and see if I can find one. Yeah, do I need to grab a helmet too while I'm up here? Or is that later?
You'll grab it because like they're there for anybody who needs one, so if we work first.
Oh, yeah, true.
They'll be there.
True. Hello.
Hello.
Checking in.
So we'll sign that.
Colton,
Yes, ma'am.
and I see your speed waiver.
Could you tell me what number I have? I forgot to check on that.
15.
15? All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's not too bad.
I know sometimes people want help and sometimes they don't, so I always offer.
Now, sometimes he's beyond help anyways.
Really?
We all are. I mean, let's be honest.
I was gonna ask, do you guys do the worker stations? Like,
We will once we get everything split. Darren, the big tall guy that drives the red Evo, he'll be able to tell you.
can I ask if we can go to the same station?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, he just got back. We live 4 hours away from each other, so
Yeah,
kinda hanging out
absolutely.
today.
Especially because you're first time, right? So yeah, it'll help to kind of know what's going on and stuff.
Sweet.
There it is.
Watch Nathan with that.
Stop trying to play in traffic, Chris.
Fun. Is that what we're here to do?
Pretty much. I wonder if that other Mustang's a Mach 1. It's kind of got the Mach 1 front end.
I can't remember if he was the one who was here last time.
No, there's a different Mach 1. Well, last time as in last time you were here?
Yeah, the last time I was here down at...
That BMW is running the same tires you are.
Very, very popular tire.
Which ones were they again? The Falcons?
Yeah, Falcon 660s. It looks like he's got the 660s and I got the 660 Plus, which is just upgraded the tire.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, so he's got the 660s over here too.
Ah, cool. I was Bridgestone Potenzas. Yeah, cool. Ah, I was right. It is the Mach 1. What would determine that?
So F Street is basically you can change tires, but that's it.
Oh, but the whole vehicle itself is stock. That would make sense. Oh, pardon me. I mean, that'd be better for me. But I'm not.
Yeah, too late.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she said I'm 15. Yep. Cool.
God, I wanted to get this thing washed, but
Yeah. I mean, wait, you said washed?
yeah.
I mean, you were driving 3.5 hours or 3 hours anyway. Where is it? Just on the doors?
Yeah, just put it. I usually just make it nice and big on the door.
All right.
No more visible.
Should put it backwards. All right, let's see if my dyslexia kicks in.
It's alright. I feel the same way. Like sometimes I'll be going to put a number on, like a 3, and like I have to pull out my phone.
I was like, wait a minute, how does that look? Oh God. Well, this is gonna look more like an S.
Is your tape actually like coming off correctly?
Yes. Well, you're using duct tape, aren't you?
Huh?
That's duct tape that you're using right there, isn't
Oh,
it?
this is painter's tape.
Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that one's breaking up weird on you.
It did last time too. I think it was just out in the car all winter.
Oh, yeah. The Camino.
I mean, it's not
Does he not have? Is he only running in? Wait, what tires is he running? Oh, so Advans.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
The AO4s or something like that.
Well, where's the chalk?
Probably
Oh, in that bucket.
5-gallon bucket. Remember all this?
Partially. I know we're just marking like corners and stuff, right?
Yeah, so we'll chalk right outside the cones.
Oh yeah, and like mark the
Yeah, the edge.
the boundary of the cones and stuff. Yeah.
You want to make sure you get as close as you can. That way, in case somebody hits it.
Yeah, it's easier to put them back. Do you do that with the down cones as well, or okay? Like that?
Yeah, try to get a little closer. I mean, these are just pointer cones. Nobody should hit them.
Keyword shouldn't. I should have peeled more paper off this.
What's up?
I said I should have peeled more paper off of this thing.
Let the ground do the work.
Yeah. That 370? Yeah, it's 370 or 350.
Yeah, I think it's a 50.
So if you guys didn't catch on, we're marking off all the cones. That way when people hit them, we can put them right back in their spot. And I already worked too hard today. Now we gotta go to the bucket and start walking the track like noobs.
Yep.
By noobs, I mean me.
I still tend to walk the track.
I mean, might as well. There's nothing else we have to do till the driver's meeting anyway.
Right. That whole middle section
That looks
complicated.
Yeah, this section right here.
Yeah. Well, there was 3 cones here, so I'm assuming we're going in.
Well, let's not confuse ourselves by trying to figure it out through the middle of the track.
I already see what's going on. Right?
Hopefully they avoided like all the big weird bumps.
Yeah, they put a post online, I think last night. He said, ignore the track layout, we found a giant hole.
Oh, good.
We're going to have to
Redo some stuff.
do some stuff.
Good. Because I remember there was a really big dip last time we were here.
Yeah,
like we were both here.
Like, drainage thing.
Yeah. Was it where that manhole cover is?
Yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
We were like, so I mean, you kind of came around it. It was kind of like hammer and
Yeah. Looks like they kept the slalom. Yeah, it looks like they kept that from same as last time I was here. Ooh, a Maserati.
That's an interesting start already. So we'll start with the nose of the car here, but our time won't start till here.
Yep.
And there's no pointer cone.
So you just pick.
Yeah, you can choose to start.
Well,
on
if that's
either
the
side.
case, I would assume you'd want to go straight through here on the right side.
It kind of depends on where we're going to end up.
That's true. Do we have to go through that gap?
We'll find out when we get down there.
Yeah.
I think that's the last cone, and then there's a gate.
Yeah, go through that
right.
gate, and then
Right. So left, right, left, right. So
Yep, through the gate.
You want to start on the right side.
yeah, okay. I think that's probably why they have that cone
Offset.
offset a little bit. Yeah. At least to me, that makes sense.
So yeah, then we'll come back here.
They did like a 2-lap kind of thing last time, didn't they? Or it was like a lap and a half.
Yeah. Well, they have a spot over here where you go through the same spot twice.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
So yeah.
Yep.
I still, like, one of my favorite autocross videos is from here with you last time. That very last one, I'm like, last run.
Yep.
And I come off and fuck!
Yeah, that was funny.
But it never counted against my time, so.
Oh, yeah, because you didn't knock it over, right?
Well, yeah. So, quite literally, if you smoke that cone goes 10 feet in the air.
And lands.
And lands with any part of it standing up and touching the box, it's no penalty.
Yeah, cool. Good to know. I'll
But it could be
practice that.
dead center of the box and laying down, and it's a penalty.
Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, yeah, this seems pretty straightforward so far.
Yep. Just got to remember to keep that heavy left.
Yeah, let's see. Through that gate, probably want to come out a little wider than late apex.
Yeah. So this is going to be
fast.
Yeah.
Going into this zone.
Yeah, so I'm going to want to
Well,
almost have the car
you're going to be wanting to be way outside so you can try to cut it as straight as possible.
straight as possible. Exactly. But this is going to be striker. It's gonna mess with a lot of people. See how this dips down?
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a hard braking zone.
I don't know.
Well, it depends. Well, when we're coming through.
The GTO can fit that.
Oh yeah, it can fit. But when you're coming into this right-hander,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to.
Yeah, so we're gonna have a lot. There's gonna be a lot of people skidding out this way.
Yeah, you're
You're
probably gonna have
that
to
hard left in it.
start braking hard
Yeah.
at that toward that last section in the cones. I will say this course layout looks slightly easier than last time I was here. Because I remember it being like really wide out here and then really narrow entry into this.
Oh yeah, that narrow entry was a pain. But the other reason I want a small car.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That looks like that's our decision making up there. You see the two cones pointing that way. Away from each other.
Yeah.
That's our finish. So it looks like we're gonna do all that, come here, go to the right, go through those triples and go around again. And then second time around, take the left and go to the finish.
Yeah, it makes makes enough sense to me. Commit.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, we'll
That makes
go
sense.
here on the first one.
Okay, then through these triples, through that gate over there,
There.
and then back around that big sweeping left.
Yeah. Well, I hope that.
So I guess it's probably a user preference.
I'm also just curious if I've been spelled those wrong every time. Because it's like you got the strut coming up,
Yeah.
and then there's a bolt for the bushing, and then that goes in, and then there's a bolt for the top cap. And I'm wondering if there's like a really gentle torque spec for the top of the bushing itself.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
we've just been ramming it down with an impact. And if it's supposed to be like 32 foot-pounds or something, and we're
Instead of
just sitting there
150?
like, you know, half-inch drive impact, and that might be collapsing it.
That might do it. But no, I like this course setup. Looks fun.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's going to be quite fast. This section is going to be very fast.
Yeah, it's gonna be scary.
Oh, I was gonna tell you something funny I did on the way here.
Yeah, nothing wild.
No, it's a.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Is that rowdy one that? Yeah, I think so.
This guy has like
Yeah, this guy's
good
nuts.
years, I guess.
Yeah. That thing's pretty nice.
Going up.
It's he's just fashionably late. And then there's guy in the fit. So I can hear for tech.
I'm like part of that four-door. I'm
What does the T stand for? Is it traditional in the cam class? I don't remember what the T stands for.
Because I think it's classic American muscle, super contemporary, and yeah, probably traditional or something.
Yeah. Yep, here for tech.
Just got the car back together, didn't sleep, but I'm here to race.
Yeah, put the motor back in 15 minutes ago.
Right? That's how I feel about the transmission on the GTO.
Yeah.
Having that thing out 3 separate times.
Hopefully it doesn't give you issues today.
Do you hear how we had to do the spacing for the slave?
No.
So since I went to the LS7 clutch,
Yeah.
there's no new slave cylinder, but you put that in, and then there's like a measurement, and you only have 2/100ths of an inch that it needs to be correct. So thankfully, his neighbor, like he's got a 240 that's LS swap.
Of course.
Drifts it, shit like
Of
that.
course.
But
What else are you supposed to do with it?
he had some spacers laying around, so we got one of those, and it needed to be between 0.08 and 0.1. And
Okay.
it was at like 0.6 with the smallest spacer, but
Not enough
the next
clearance.
spacer up,
Yeah.
it was now too far. And he's like, well, I'm a perfectionist, so I would go online and like
Get it.
order the exact size I need. But I understand we don't have that time. And
Yep.
you're only looking at like 2/1000ths of an inch that you need.
Yeah.
So let's measure the thickness of a pop can.
Oh, this is great. Okay.
It's just a spacer though,
Yeah.
so like you get where the transmission sits and where it folds up.
Yep.
And then there's a spacer there, and there's now a Red Bull and a Busch Light can in there as well
Oh, that's
to
fantastic.
get that little.
Drivers
bit
meeting 10 minutes. Apparently not. I guess. All right. Oh, well, turn that. All right. Well, getting up to doing our first run of the day. What is this guy running? Oh, we hit a cone. That was way faster than I thought it was going to be.
Well, they count at least 2 cones.
Yeah. I didn't see how his initial start of his run went, so seemed like it was pretty fast.
Got very close to that pole.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, let's see how squirrely she gets.
Just remember string theory.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of walking.
Yeah, they are. Not a whole lot of hustle going on around here. Yeah, not a lot of front end grip. So far, I think it's been clean.
Yeah, you've been clean. Nice.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Good.
I can look at that.
Exit that a bit slower though.
Exit what? The oh, that?
Yeah, coming out of there. I know.
Exit.
I don't know if they'll say anything, but if you do it a few times, they might.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Alrighty, getting ready for round 2. Well, run number 2. That Mach 1 is fast.
I think he's clean so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen him touch anything.
56. Woo.
Ooh. So I think traction control off, throttle a little sooner, but slow in,
Yeah.
smooth. I think you could get into the 51s.
Yeah, they took out a cone. Because what was that? 53? 52 something? Yeah, it was
52.9.
That felt real clean.
Now you were definitely clean there. Still got to work a little bit on the burpiness of the throttle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think that's going to be kind of a in-between point between first and second gear, because it's just going to be coming down to the throttle response a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and you got that supercharger too, so like you always have boost, but it's kind of where it's kicking in and where it's not in that RPM range real good.
Yeah. Kind of feels like it's definitely on the low end of the range for what it probably wants.
Yeah, but you definitely don't want to go down in the first.
No, otherwise I'm gonna cook something, and I don't want to do that. I have to drive this home 2 hours.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah. But yeah, it definitely felt better. I may take another 5 pounds out of the bags
Yeah.
because I'm not bouncing on anything yet, so I think we're good there.
I'm gonna check my pressures,
Yeah, my pressure's coming up a little bit.
but ease into it quickly, if that makes sense.
Fair enough. I'll say I guys have never ran this with traction control or stability control off. So
That's another reason to be a little.
Yeah, easy on it.
It's like he's struggling with some understeer issues too.
Yeah. Well, took air out of the bags, took some air out of the tires, turned stability control off, so we'll see how it goes.
43.2.
Okay. Yeah, cylinder head temps are staying down, which is nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of time in
Yeah.
between.
But the under hood temperature is pretty warm.
Yeah.
The IAT is 103. This guy's going pretty good.
Yeah, he
Hopefully
is.
he keeps it clean.
This is the guy we were standing out there with.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah, he's good.
Oh!
That's one way to go through the line.
Hang on. Oh, I can't read it.
Yeah, that's one way to go through the timing light.
I don't think he hit it either, which is good.
sure if that was any faster, to be honest. It didn't feel too bad.
No, that felt good.
Well, getting ready for a last run of the morning session. This time I stiffened up my front about 2 clicks. Traction control's off, so we'll see how that goes.
Did you turn stability off again?
I think I'm gonna leave stability on. I'll keep traction control off though.
Yeah, definitely do that. 43.8.
Yeah, you and him are pretty much neck and neck if you guys can run clean.
Yeah, if I can get a clean run.
But if you've had one clean one, right?
Yeah, the 45 flat was clean. So I'm a little over a second quicker. I just need to
Not hit a cone at that.
Yeah. So yeah, try to be smoother with the steering.
Yeah.
Backside some of the cones on the slalom here.
And drive it in a little deeper.
Yep.
Did I get one?
I think he you overdrove it around the back side of this turn a little bit there.
Yeah.
But you improved down here.
Yeah. Well, I'll see how many cones I nicked. Because I definitely didn't hit anything square. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah, we gotta go park it, right?
Yep.
Alright, getting ready for the second session of the day. Run number 5, I believe.
Yeah, number 5 for you. First run in the afternoon.
Yep. Alright, let's get going. I think I hit that one. Yeah, my slalom was pretty bad. Appreciate it. Which one do you think I hit? Because I think it's like the second or third one on the slalom.
Yeah, I think it was the third one on the slalom, and then it was the one that keeps getting hit on the center section.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty sloppy.
I'm like,
I was definitely pushing it harder, but
yeah, it's just that right at that edge point of your back turn there though. The second time around was really nice. You carried more speed, but then didn't keep that speed. You slowed down to apex in.
Yeah, the setup coming through that last time felt nice on that second lap.
Yeah, you then just carried
A little too much.
I think you were just quite at the wrong angle and just, I mean, you didn't hit it hard.
No. Oh yeah, I think I hit it on the first pass, I think. Yeah, well.
No, you hit it on the second. All right.
Yep, last run of the day. Let's try not to suck.
Try not to hit far cones like me.
Yep, you have hit more cones than I have.
That I have.
We should do a cumulative total on on the time difference between all the cones you've hit. And
You probably have a faster overall time than I do. Although I don't know if I'm beating you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hit that one.
No. No, it's up.
Okay.
Got the one though.
Damn.
Third cone in the slalom.
I know. Oh well. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
I kind of felt like I hit it too.
Hey, you kissed it with your right rear.
That was so close. Felt like a good time though.
It did feel like a good time.
Oh, brother.
Oh.
I need to run the helmet back up over there. Yeah. Well, what's the damage?
Yeah, we'll find out. It's like you ran a 50.5
With one?
with
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that sucks.
I mean, your
Because I had that
fastest.
that 49 was clean, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 49.96.
Okay. I can live with that, I guess. Not mad at that at all.
Now, overall, you improved a lot throughout the day.
Yeah. Well, I ran pretty consistent times.
Yeah.
Like my last like other than the first one, all of them were within what, like 2 seconds?
Yeah, so your first one was a 52.9, and then 57, 51.1, 49.9, 52, like 50.2, and a 50.5. So, I mean, yeah, you were flirting that 50 line the whole time.
And until I get new tires, and not much more I think I can squeeze out of it.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah. Yeah, well.
I just need wider tires.
Well, we just finished up here at the event. Overall, for my first time, I think it went pretty well. My fastest time was like a 49 and some change. For being on street tires on big old heavy car like what I got, I'm actually pretty pleased with it overall. My buddy in his GTO, he ended up running a 45 flat, I believe. But he's also on a lot stickier tires than what I was running, so, and he has more experience. So 5 seconds back from someone who's been doing this while, I can't complain with. But I'll post the times with the corresponding laps when I get to it, so see y'all later.